What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush HD and welcome to episode 12 of my FIFA 13 Road to Gold Around the World series. So guys, as you can see here, we're just going to go and have a look at our team. We've got some contract issues with Dubia and Woods, the centre mid. We've got 93 chemistry, which is coming along quite good. We've got some players out of formation, such as our two centre mids and our right back. Once we get them into formation, we'll have the good old 99 chemistry. So I'm going to go out and I believe I'll go and have a look to see if I can get the players in the right formation. We've got 3,000 odd coins, which isn't bad. Our record isn't bad with 14 wins, 5 draws and 6 losses. Some of those losses have been quite big, but we're getting back on track. I believe once I've finished this league, I'm going to be moving on to the Irish League before I then go to the Scottish League and then Championship, and then I'll do Barclays Premier League, and then I am finished with the United Kingdom. As you can see here, I'm looking for Woods in a 4-4-1-1 formation, and there isn't actually any, so I just continue. He's actually quite an expensive player if you look on the things. He's not a bad centre mid whatsoever, 64 rated with decent pace, shots and passing. What you want for a centre mid, but we're gonna, most of this episode, I'm not sure how many games are in this episode. I'm not sure how close we are to winning the division, but most of this game is checking out a squad, trying to improve it in areas, get the chemistry up to as high as we can, and then I think we go and play some cup games with the squad and see how we do there, and then we can move on to the next league. And I should really speed this up, guys, I'm sorry, but I just would like to say thank you for the good response on all my other videos. I've got a bit of a cold, so excuse my coughing, but as you can see here, we are going to go into the first game of the episode. I think we may have two this episode, but the opponent left game as soon as we got in, so we retry. And our team's not looking bad at the moment. I believe we could probably upgrade our striker to someone a bit better. Massey's still doing the job pretty well though, but we eventually get into a game. It took quite a bit of time. I think the servers were pretty slow today and they just didn't really want to work properly, so it took a bit of time to get into a game, but we finally did get in a game against this guy. He wearing the QPR kit. I'm in the black and white stripes. And his team is a gold team with, it's not a bad team. It's got some kind of pace, abusive players with Anita, Lennon, Bent. He's got Skirtle as well as a centre-back, which I absolutely hate. But he picks up the ball and passes it down into Cisse, who does quite a good bit of work to get around my defender. A lovely ball in, but it gets blocked for a corner, I believe. And André Santos is going to whip this in, and Skirtle is at the back post to score and make it 1-0 in the 9th minute, which, like I've said, Skirtle is actually a really, really good player. And guys, go and try his inform card out. It's not that bad, but Pugh is battling for the ball, eventually wins the ball here. A nice through ball into Zuku, the Ivory Coastian centre forward. Does extremely well to get past the centre back, and that is a tidy finish in the bottom left hand corner to make it 1-0 in the 17th minute. We then get a corner in the 24th minute. Zuku whips at him over the goalkeeper's head, but he passes it straight back in. Fails to clear it, but somehow I get a penalty. Guys, you're going to see in the upcoming episodes, I get about 3 penalties, which I'm not sure how were penalties. But unluckily, I think he skipped there, so we couldn't check the replay. But I did not think that was a penalty whatsoever. But I'm going to take opportunity on that and put Zuku on the penalty. Wait for it to get in the green section, push it over to the right. Nope, sorry, I normally push it over to the right. I don't think it worked, that's why that was a bit of a fail, but put it down the middle. He dived the wrong way, and that is 2-1 just before half time. But he gets a lovely strike there, and I get so unlucky. My keeper unlucky to handle that out, but Papademos Cisse is going to rise tall and make it 2 just before half time, which was pretty frustrating. A bad pass there by me, but he stopped playing, and I swear it's harder to get goals when they're not playing. It's just hard to get the ball, but through ball into Zuku, who's going to put that into the bottom left-hand corner with the outside of his foot to make it 3-2 in the 52nd minute. And Zuku's actually a really, really good player. I do think this guy eventually came in, but Zuka's going to pick it up again, and he's going to blast another one into the bottom left-hand corner to make it 4-2 in the 62nd minute. He's a really, really good striker guy, centre forward. He's got pace, good dribbling, and strong as well. But he comes back, tackle him in our box just before the 90th minute. Zuku gets it, runs, uses pace, a lovely through ball into Massey, and Massey is there to put that right into the bottom right-hand corner to make it 5-2 in the 90th minute. And I think that's not all the game yet, guy. Yep, that is the game. So it finished 5-2, which is a pretty good win for me. I know he did not play for a bit of the game, but it wasn't a lot, and it's normally harder to even get the ball just because they seem to jockey. But Massey got the man of the match there. As you can see, our team didn't do that well. Massey and Zuku were probably the best players. Finders also is an absolutely really, really good keeper. He's probably the highest rated keeper in the Empower League 1. So guys, if you're looking to build a team for the Empower League 1, definitely go and try Finders. He's got really, really good stats in the areas you want them in, and he's just a really, really good keeper. But we get 570 coins. I'm going to have a quick look at the match details. As you can see there, he had a bit more possession than me, but I did have more shots on target, and hence the reason we got 5-2. He scored the early minute goals, but we eventually came back strong and got that to win 5-2. So a nice bit of coinage there as well. And he got 69% passing, so I'm surprised he didn't win. But I don't know what I'm doing here. He did get quite a few corners actually looking at that. I'm surprised Skirtle didn't put any more away. But we eventually advance, and we are 2 points away from relegation with 2 wins. So our record for this division is going pretty well. This team seems to be doing really, really well. I'm not sure if this is the second game of our team. Yes, it is, I think. But as you can see there, we now have a go and have a quick look at my squad. It's doing pretty well, like I've said so many times, but fitness and contracts is obviously the issue. And it's annoying when a silver player runs out of contracts, because I'm going to need to go and pick up a silver contract, or bronze contracts only give them 2, so it's probably more beneficial picking up a silver one. But I go and have a look at my trade pile, see if I need to put anyone back up. I'm just trying to sell these players, just putting them up, putting them cheaper. Having a bit more coins to buy better players will make a difference. As you can see, I'm just putting the players down in price. I don't really care how much of a loss I made. He's probably made me quite a bit of coins in recent games in getting me some goals to win the game. But we go and have a look at some fitness cards and contract cards, as I'm going to try and have a look at a silver card to put on Pew, because it's probably more worth it than buying a bronze pack. So I go and have a look. However, these were going pretty fast, so normally, if you've got quite a few in the 200 coin range, just skip quite a few pages until the last one and try and buy that one. People normally go for the first ones, obviously, and then go all the way to the back. But we pick up a contract that's going to give 10 games to Pew, which is going to be quite nice. And so that's more contracts to him, but the money is going down and down. We need to get some games, get the team stable, get all the formations, people in the right formations, get the solid team. I also go and have a look at changing the kits, because like I've said, I'm going to have a kit depending on what league I'm in. I'm in the Empower League 1, so I'm looking for the kits. I've got a badge there, which is not a bad badge for Berry, not a bad badge whatsoever. But we look through the kits, and I don't think we actually have any. Oh, we do have one. No, that's the badge, sorry. We've got one kit from Warsaw and one kit from Yeovil. That's a really, really nice kit. I really like that Nike black and yellow unique kit, and that is just a basic red kit, but that changes my kits to fit the league perfectly. So guys, this is coming to an end of episode 12. Remember, if you liked any of this episode, remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more to stay tuned. This has been Chronic Rush HD, and until next time, adios!